everybody, thanks for joining me. My name is Susan Timchak and I'm an independent Stampin' Up! Demonstrator, and I'd like to welcome you to my channel. If you're brand new here, thanks for joining me, and I hope you decide to return. If you're a returning subscriber, thanks to you as well for coming back and putting up with me. Or maybe you enjoy it, and this is me, I'm real. I don't edit my videos. As they come, that's how you see them. So the other day I shared with you some cards that I made using, now it's a retired stamp set from Stampin' Up! Called For Your Country. I was creating some invitations for one of the girls I work with, her son that is graduating from the Army ROTC program. So I promised I would come back with the card that she chose. So if you want to see all the selections that she had to choose from, which when she came to me, she said, I love them all. You'll want to check back on, excuse me, a video I did about a week ago. It is labeled For Your Country, and see all the cards that I created for her to choose from. So if we could have a little drum roll. The winner, or I should say the chosen card that she thought it was best for her son, was, ta-da, this one. And I was really shocked. I mean, this was probably one of the easiest cards there was to create. Out of all those that, took a lot more time to do, sometimes simple is best. She thought the colors were perfect. She thought the whole design and layout was just screaming, her son's name. So this one is going to be the one that I will be creating. She's going to forward to me the information that I'm going to use my computer, that I have a template to do all the written invitation for the event for her. So right now the inside is blank, but I'll like I said, I'll use my computer to do that, and when it's all said and done, it will look very professional, and everybody's going to be happy. But I did receive a request, and I'm sorry I forgot right now who it was that asked. But just in case anyone else was wondering, I was asked if I could show or tell how this actual background was created. And you're not going to believe it, but it's so simple that anyone can do it. I'll leave the card here so you can see it. And what I used to create this background is actually a stamp set called Gorgeous Grunge. That's kind of an oxymoron, Gorgeous Grunge, but it's actually a real fun stamp set. There's 5 stamps in all. It is a current one in our catalog, and the number right here is 130517. If you're loving this set, I have it in the clear, which means it's the red rubber, but it goes onto a clear acrylic block. Okay, it also comes in the wood mount, if you may like that. And it's just very basic. It's just some spots, some lines, some slants. This one reminds me of, well, either a blood splatter, which could be really fun for Halloween, or maybe even a coffee splatter. And this one is just kind of like whatever, a filler. So these are the 2 stamps that I used to create the background. So let me show you. Okay, so let me put this up here out of the way. So I already put them onto the clear block, and if you're wondering how that's done, these were one of the first ones I got, so I put the labels on. Sometimes I find if you don't put the label on, it sticks to the acrylic block a lot easier. But all you have to do is just take a block that's the size of the stamp and just kind of give it a firm press like this. And I could see Dory's on her way into the room, so she may be making an appearance, but my desk is so messy, I don't know where she thinks she's going to go. But let's not tell her, okay? Between us. All right, so back to the card. So, colors I used. Now, you can make this background any color you want, up to as many colors as you want. I was going with the army kind of colors, so I used crumb cake, and I used chocolate chip, and I used old olive, and I use Always Artichoke. Now you can just get away with 3 colors. Let me show you how simple this is. I'm going to start with my lightest color first. So that would be Crumb Cake. I'm going to flip this open. So here's what I'm going to do. This is very vanilla cardstock, and it's just a card. It's probably 4 1/4 by 5 1/2. To do this card, I had it trimmed down a little bit. So here's as simple as this gets. I mean, sorry if camera's moving. It shouldn't be, but you never know. All right, now I'm going to clean this. So I have our Stampin' Mist by Stampin' Up, and this is our stamp cleaner mat. One side is to wash. Oh, my stamp came off. One side is to dry. Okay, then we're ready to go. Next color. Let me put that aside. So let's go ahead with the chocolate chip. And again, we're going to do that. I mean, really, that is pretty much all it takes. Well, I had that. I should have done some of this. Let me do some of this. And you could do 2nd and 3rd generation stamping. I don't want to do too many of the browns. So, because I want to get that green in there too. So let me just do a couple of, this was the Crumb Cake that we used earlier with the other one. Okay. I know, hot mess, right? Really. Okay, so let's go ahead with the Old Olive. And we're going to basically just do the same. And everyone is going to come out different. No 2 are going to be alike, but that's the fun of it. Depending on if you do a little more green, a little more brown. This one's a little light, some kind of, and our pads are like a foam, so it's kind of sticking a little bit to it because I'm not holding it down. All right. Actually, I probably didn't have to clean it in between because we're going with a little darker green and you wouldn't see it anyhow, but that's one of my things. I always tend to want to clean things. Okay, so you'll see this one is going to be quite different than the original one that I did, but that's quite all right. All right, throw that over there, and let's go ahead with some of this. All right, get yourself a little rhythm there going. All right, maybe I do want to add a little more brown. Let's try that. Let's go with that. Let's do a little more chocolate chip. I mean, you can never have enough chocolate chip, right? Really. Anything with chocolate, more is better. Oh, there we go. We'll add a little bit more. And I mean, you could add these colors to your layers and layer them however you want them to go. So there we go. The background is as easy as that. And don't forget, when this piece here, I stamped it with our basic black, cut it out with the Big Shot with our oval framelits. When you layer that on top, that's going to kind of take away, you know, all of what looks like a hot mess. And it's going to really come out nice. I love it. I kind of did the same. I'm looking at this one, used the same, but this one I used, where's the stamp set? I used this one with these little dots. And I mean, they're just kind of little filler dots and sponging. I mean, the sky's the limit. You can do whatever it is that you like. So I hope this cleared it up as to how to do this crazy background. I'm thinking like red and white, red, white, and blue, like a white card base, using red and blue for 4th of July or Memorial Day or Veterans Day. I mean, that'd be perfect. Pastel colors for Easter. That would be really nice too. I mean, you can do whatever it is that you like. So I hope this helps you. I hope you give this a try. If you do, please be sure to share it with me. Let me know what color combination you used and how it turned out for you. So thanks for joining me tonight. I hope you have a super Stampin' day, and I'm going to send along some glimmer hugs. Thanks for watching, and I hope to see you again real soon. Bye for now.